Hi everybody, this is Lance Mohr with Tampa to Enjoy Realtor in Tampa, Florida. Let me just go over the statistics. I know I stress every month how important this is because I talk to so many real estate agents and so many buyers and sellers that don't really know what's going on in the market. And as they say, knowledge is power. So definitely look at this stuff, pause the video, study it for 15 or 30 minutes and just get a good comfort level on what's going on. But we'll start off right here. We have in the active homes for sale. As you can see, they have gone up. Let me just say real quick, and I know I say this almost every video, this is Hillsborough County statistics for single family homes. But if you live in South Pasco, areas like Wesley Chapel, Trinity, Land O'Lakes that are a much hotter area, I would go off of the Hillsborough statistics because Hillsborough is just a much faster and more desirable area than most of Pasco County. So with that being said, we're at the active homes for sale. They've gone up. Now, here's the thing right here. Pendings have gone down substantially from 3,552 to 3,010. Some of that has to do with the month, June. All the schools were getting out, relatives were coming in, graduations, some people starting vacations, etc. But that's still a dramatic drop. So the question is, we'll have to monitor this and see, hey, is the real estate market turning a little bit? If we look over here to solds went up. But keep in mind, a lot of these solds in June, they might have had contracts on them in April or maybe May, and then they closed in June. Of course, unless it was a short sale, it could have been before. But you're not really seeing a ton of changes as far as percentage wise, with the exception right here, short sales on pendings. You could see, as I've been saying for since last year, into last year, it's going to drop substantially, and it has. In June of last year, 49% of all the homes under contract were short sales. Now 26% are. And if you look at bank owned, they're about 10% of the market. Now they're 17. So this is just on the pending. And then similar on solds. Last year, 13% of all the homes that sold were short sales, and now it's 7. And bank owned, it was about 16%. Now it's 18, so they haven't really moved much. Going over to this right here, I think one of the most important things you could look at is the monthly supply of inventory, depending on what price range you're in. You could look at all this stuff. This is good information. I just figure out what price range you're in. If you're under 200,000, from 2 to 3, 3 to 5, over 5. But right here, if you're under 200,000, you can see there's a lot of fish swimming in that sea. A 2.62 months of inventory, and right here, 2 to 3, 4.14. Now here's a real, in my opinion, real unusual thing. The inventory from $300,000 to $500,000 homes is very, very, very low. Usually you would see this in this price range would be up in the area of 10 months worth of inventory, and it's about 60% less than that. So very low. Even 500,000 at 8.81 is still very low for that price range. A lot of it depends on the price range. Not as many fish in that sea. So that's that. Of course, keep in mind I have my home buyer and home seller webinars 2 times a week at tvbuyerwebinar.com and tvsellerwebinar.com. But I'm going to show you something real quick that's really going to save you a ton of time as a home buyer. Let me just go over to my website real quick. I'll decrease this. If you go to this search button right here, property search, click it. And I'm going to put a link below this video. If you go to this, the one thing I love about this new company that I'm using, they allow you something as a buyer that pretty much no other company allows you to do. Trulia, Zillow, individual agents' websites, realtors' websites, and it's this right here. When you're looking at all the websites out there, you're looking at all the homes that are active and active with contract, because that's what our MLS sells to everybody. But this, you have a way, if you go here, you can manipulate it and say, you know what, I don't want to look at all the homes that are active with a contract. I only want to look at homes that are active. Because I'll tell you what, I get every week people calling me they're on Trulia, Zillow, maybe they're on another agent's website or another company website. They call up and they say, hey, we found a home. We want to see it today. We love it, love it, love it. And then I tell them, well, I'm sorry, the home went under contract 3 weeks ago. And that's because they don't know that they're looking at a home that's active with contract. So anyhow, you could go into the advanced search or just do the basic. Advanced is right here, just the basic, and mess around with all this stuff, and then just click on active search. Boom. So hope that helps. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to give me a call. Have a great day. Thank you.